start out with a question. I wanted to get to know you a little bit. And I wanted to know, have you ever been in a children's Christmas program? Raise your hand if you've ever been in a children's Christmas program. All right, that's good. That's a good percentage. And so maybe you know what they're like. You've maybe recited Luke 2, or maybe you had reindeer antlers on, or maybe you sang, go tell it on the mountain, something like that. And they're a lot of fun. In fact, we think they're so fun, we're going to have a minor thing on Christmas Eve. Come back on Christmas Eve. We're going to have the kids all dressed up, and they'll be telling the story and telling us of Jesus. But here's what you know about Christmas programs, if you've ever been in one, is that they don't always go according to script. Right? I mean, in any program you've been in, you have the child who's way off key, but is the loudest, right? You know that kid. We have another preschooler who's lifting their dress or their skirt or their shirt over their head. Whoa, everybody! They don't know. I was researching for the sermon, and I found Christmas program bloopers. I found one example of a preschooler who was told sternly by mom not to move. Don't move off. And I can understand where she was coming from. This preschooler was a sheep. The unfortunate thing about that, man, is the shepherds didn't get the memo. And they were trying to come to Bethlehem to see what was happening and bring the sheep along, but the sheep was stuck. So they go to move that sheep, and the sheep still doesn't move. They push the sheep, and the sheep falls on his back and brings everything to a standstill because we've got a sheep in the middle of the floor and can't move to the next scene. Found another one. This one I really get a kick out. What do you do here? There was an elementary school age kid. His job was to be the innkeeper. Now, if you're the innkeeper, you have one simple line, and you might even know it. There's no room. And yet Mary and Joseph went to this innkeeper, said, "Do you have room in the inn?" He says, "Sure. Come on in. Make yourself at home. You want something to eat?" He didn't know. He forgot. And I don't know what you do there. Like, do you try to bring the animals into the inn? All right, I can almost imagine the adult narrator. And while they were invited in, they were quickly thrown out because they smelled like animals. And so they were sent by the animals to sleep. Good stuff. Children's programs. And I go there and I bring that up because I believe, by assumption, that life can often be like our Christmas programs. And here's what I mean. We have an idea of how it's going to go. We plan and we purpose. 10 years, 5 years, 1 year. And yet, so often, the script changes. We have to adapt. Now, sometimes it changes because of us. We choose to change. And so we choose to move, or we choose to take on a new responsibility or career, we choose to have children, whatever the case might be. Sometimes it changes, and this is hard when we make mistakes, because we're sinful. Here you consider Rod Blagojevich, how his future must have changed from what he thought 5 years ago. Right? Attached to a mistake. In that case, as Christians, we ask for God's forgiveness. We look for Him to pick up the pieces, and we know we'll still be blessed as He carries out His good plan. But what I want to talk about is when we didn't plan or predict, or we didn't choose, something flies in from left field and changes us irrevocably. It's an event, it's a happening that we could have never planned, never purposed, didn't see it coming, and yet now our whole life is on a different trajectory. The whole thing. That's something we never could have seen. And that's what I want to talk about today. What do we do in those situations? Where are we today? We're in the series Simple Christmas, and again, the premise is easy. That Christmas is not about eggnog, it's not about trees or lights, it's not about personalized snuggies, though those all are nice. Christmas is about Jesus, or God. And today, as we consider Jesus' story, we look at the mother of Jesus, Mary. That's going to be our focus for today. In the Bible, not to get into a long discourse, we could talk a lot about this, there's a lot of baggage surrounding Mary, but not to get into a long discourse, we know from the Bible what Mary is not. Mary is not the deity, not the fourth person of the Trinity. Mary is not Savior. She cannot bear our sins or redeem us. Mary also is not sinless, as she is corrected a few times in the Bible, even by Jesus her son. But we also know from the Bible what Mary is. And this is what Mary is. She is a believer. And she is a fine example of a faithful believer. And today what Mary does for us is she gives us such a great example of what it is to trust, what it is to have faith when the script changes. So let's get into it. I invite you to turn with me now to Luke chapter 1. We're going to read the first 2 verses. In the 6th month, God sent the angel Gabriel to Nazareth, a town in Galilee, to a virgin pledged to be married to a man named Joseph, a descendant of David. The virgin's name was Mary. The angel went to her and said, "Greetings, you who are highly favored. The Lord is with you." Let's pause there and learn about Mary. So here's Mary. First, we know that she lives in Nazareth. Now, about Nazareth, Nazareth in my mind is kind of a nowhere town. Like if you were taking a car ride and you stopped over to refuel, it's the kind of place where if you get out, they look at you funny. They're not from here. So you grab a Slurpee, you get into your car quickly, you drive off, and you say a prayer of thanks that you don't live there because it's kind of weird. I don't know what that is in your mind. I don't mean to offend anyone, but maybe you can imagine those spots in your own. That's Nazareth. A nowhere town, a kind of weird little town. In fact, one of Jesus' disciples said, "Could anything good come from Nazareth?" Had a reputation. Then we meet Mary. And Mary, an important detail is she's a virgin, and we'll discuss that later. But besides that, Mary's really a nobody. She's a nobody from a nowhere town. The only thing we really know about her is that she's pledged to be married to a man named Joseph. So she's engaged, but in that culture, engagement is a lot different than us. See, today it's so easy to back out of engagement. Call it quits, call it off, hey, it didn't work out, that's all right. But in that day, Mary is married. For engagement is equivalent to marriage. I mean, the families were in it, they lined everything up, the exchange of money sometimes, the dowry. I mean, Mary is married already, even though she's not technically married. That's how serious engagement was. And so as a blushing bride, you can consider where her thoughts are going. She's trying on her wedding dress. She's got the invitation of guests. She's consulted with the caterer. And she's logged into the knot.com and she has the countdown of things. That's Mary. Who might say, yes, the wedding, hurrah! And that's where she's going until an angel shows up. Gabriel. Let's hear more about that angel and what the angel had to say. Verse 29, we pick up. Mary was greatly troubled at the presence of the angel and at his words. He wondered what kind of greeting this might be. But the angel said to her, "Do not be afraid, Mary. You have found favor with God. You will be with child and give birth to a son, and you are to give him the name Jesus. He will be great, and you will be called the Son of the Most High. The Lord God will give him the throne of his father David. He will reign over the house of Jacob forever. His kingdom will never end." Consider there. And so we have another angel appearance, and this guy does his best job. Gabriel again does his best job not to scare her. "You're highly favored. It's okay. Greetings. It'll be all right." She's still terrified. Still terrified, so he says, "Don't be afraid." Again reminds her, you have found favor. Highly favored. That's an important word that we want to consider today. That favor. In the Greek, it looks like this: charis, which is grace. That's the favor being talked about here. And what is grace? Grace is an unconditional love. Grace is an unmerited love, an undeserved love. Grace is the kind of love that says, I'm going to love you even if you choose not to love me back. Grace is a one-sided arrangement that says, I'm just going to love you. That's grace. And that's important because when we look at Mary, she is chosen not because she's a cut above, not because she has done anything superior, not because her family is known or she's wealthy or she's important. She is chosen why? As God showed her grace. So she would become the mother of God. The mother of the Son who would be great. The mother of the one who is the Most High. The mother of the Savior of the world. And we look back at Mary's story, and especially at this part, and we say, Mary, this is great news. Way to go. I mean, no greater honor has been bestowed on anyone, man or woman, than what Mary receives here to be the Son of God, the mother of the Son of God. This is great news. And we know the story, how Mary would cherish that baby and wrap him in swaddling clothes and capture all those thoughts in her heart. And watch that boy grow to be a man. And that son would later prove to be her teacher. And she would learn from him, and that son would later turn to be her Savior. And she gets to care for this boy, feed him, and watch over him, and learn from him day after day. What an honor. But that's from our vantage point. And that's us looking back at the story. But consider now with me how, in her immediate circumstance, the script has been irrevocably changed for Mary. Right? She could now think, well, how am I going to possibly fit in my dress with a baby bump? And Gabriel, what about Joseph? Like, how am I going to explain this? I know what he's going to think. Sure, a miraculous conception. All right. And we know that Joseph had a hard time with that. In the other Gospels, we know he had in mind to divorce Mary, call it off until an angel appeared to him. Later, they would have a wedding, but it had to be a secret thing. It couldn't be a public display of celebration. But there was shame and there was guilt. And Mary would now be called some of the worst names. And Mary would be subject to huge public disgrace in a culture that really, really looked down on this and made women pay for that kind of thing in a horrible way, with really shame and guilt. And that's Mary. And a child would be labeled illegitimate and the worst names attached to him. And so all this beautiful announcement creates an ugly circumstance for Mary, an immediate hardship, and an irrevocable change of script. You know, what does Mary say? Verse 34, please follow on. Verse 34, she says, how will this be, Mary asked, since I am a virgin? Let's pause there. Here she's not being like Zechariah. Zechariah last week, he doubted that it could happen. She doesn't doubt that it can happen. She has a question of logistics. For she has figured out, or we have figured out after years of science, which is this, that virgins don't naturally conceive and give birth to children. That's a good question. And so the angel, he describes, okay, here we go, the angel responds. The angel answered, the Holy Spirit will come upon you, the power of the Most High will overshadow you, so the Holy One will be born from the Son of God. Even Elizabeth, your relative, is going to have a child in her old age, and she who is said to be barren is in her 6th month, for nothing is impossible with God. So in other words, Gabriel says, yes, God can do it. Your faith is not in vain. Even Elizabeth is pregnant. You don't have to do a thing. God's going to do this as a miracle. Okay. And to that, listen to Mary's response. This is the best. This is the highlight. This is awesome. Mary's response to the whole thing. Lord, make me like this. I am the Lord's servant. Here he is. May it be to me as you have said. It's amazing to me what she doesn't say. But Gabriel, I got the hall booked. I got the dress picked out. I got the invitation list. Come on. But Gabriel, I love Joseph. I don't care what everyone else thinks. I love him. But Gabriel, you told me. But are you going to tell my family and friends? How are they possibly going to understand this? Like, I know it's a miracle, but no one else does. Come on. But none of that. None of that. She just says, you know what, I'm your Lord's servant, and I'll trust that God takes care of the details. That's okay, I'll let you handle it. You do this. That's awesome. Now, friends that are making love, who have dealt with Scripture, is this how you and I react when God brings about change? When God perhaps removes a person that is near and dear to us for one reason or another. But God, don't you know? God, don't you know they were my confidant? didn't you know our relationship? Like, they were my support system. God, didn't you know our relationship? Or perhaps when God calls us to move to a different place, or take on a different career, or there's a complete life change, and you wonder, God, how did you let that happen? Or why didn't you let this other thing happen? Don't you know how my livelihood changes if that would only happen or if that didn't happen? Don't you see my future? I mean, I got a script laid out. What is your script, God? And we're humbled by what we don't know. And you see, here's the thing, dear friends, about following Jesus. Here is the thing about following Jesus. Following Jesus is about wholehearted dedication. Following Jesus is about an attitude that says, God, if you take everything away, but I still have Jesus, that's enough. And one time or another, God will test us on it. And God warned us about following Jesus. It was like this way. He said it in this way to his disciples. He said, anyone who loves his father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. Because again, I'll test you on that. Anyone who loves a son or daughter more than me, not worthy of me. I test you on that. And anyone who does not take his cross and follow me, so if it gets tough, by the way, in your Christian living, if it gets tough, if you don't carry that cross, you think you're not worthy of me. Whoever finds his life in this world and lives it up and has a great life here on earth, just care about happiness here, will probably lose it. Whoever loses his life cares more about Jesus than the consequences of this word. Cares more about Jesus than what people are saying. Cares more about Jesus than any of the surroundings. And again, God wants to test us. Tests us to see where our heart is at. He's testing Mary. Mary, do you love your preferred future over my plan? Because that's the test. Do you love that wedding over my plan? That's the test. And God comes to each one of us and says, do you love that person more than me? That's the test. Do you love that plan, that preferred future over me? Because that's the test. And through all of it, he seems to ask us, if everything around you changes, if everything changes, will you still trust me? All the way? How do you? I don't know about you, but for my track record, God sees I failed miserably. Many times. Many times I just failed miserably. When this happens, when God pokes or prods, you can change the day. Sometimes I get desperate. Sometimes I get doubtful. Sometimes even belligerent. Maybe you can relate. And I tend to tell God, didn't you know my script? God, come on. And I argue about my script instead of relying on His. Right? Maybe you can relate to the scripture. And today we have the opportunity to repent of that sin. Say, God, though I was that way, I don't want to be that way anymore. And cling again to God's grace and forgiveness. God forgive me. Today is a new day. Live differently in the morning. How do we get to a point from where we were doubting to a point where we trust like Mary? How do we get to a point where we're willing to tell God, yes, Lord, I'm your servant. Whatever happens, I'm okay with it. If it is your will, that's good with me. And the answer, I think the fuel for our trust is grace. The knowledge of an unconditional, unfailing, never giving up, I'm always going to love you as I love you. Now, was grace displayed to Mary? But let's consider how grace was displayed to Mary. The angel shows up, and the angel tells Mary, greetings, you're highly favored. And Mary could have said, what, me? That's troubling. I'm disturbed by this. Highly favored? I'm a nobody from nowhere. Me, highly favored? And Gabriel could have said, no, it's not because of you. God has chosen to favor you. And the angel also comes and he says, again, don't be afraid. You have found favor with God. And Mary could again say, don't you know the skeletons in my closet, Gabriel? I mean, you're not right. Don't you know that I've done nothing for this? I'm faithful to that. Gabriel just said, no, you don't get it. About you, just what God is choosing to do here. He's showing you favor, Mary. It's about his choice, not yours. And I believe it was because of this. Fueled by grace, Mary is able to trust. Fueled by what she already knows of God and his favor to her, she can submit to that will. Because I think that if Gabriel would have said something differently, it might have gone differently for Mary. Or consider this. What if Gabriel shows up like this guy from The Princess Bride? Here we go. Princess Bride, great movie. If you haven't seen it in a while, go watch it. Alright, so what if Gabriel shows up like this guy? If you know The Princess Bride, you know at the end he meets his arch nemesis, and he has this one line, and he says, you know the line, my name is Inigo Montoya, you killed my father, prepare to die. And he says this over and over against his arch nemesis. Prepare to die. Like, what if Gabriel shows up and says Mary this? You know what, Mary? God doesn't like you at all. Prepare to die. Like, I'm thinking she probably would have said, okay, I'm your servant, do as you please. Right? But that's not the script. That's not what she knows about God. When Gabriel didn't show up like Inigo Montoya, Gabriel shows up with good news. Does God have good news for you? Does God have grace for you? I think this whole story of Christmas is this idea that God is telling us, yes, out of love, I sent my son for you. And you and I personally wonder, God, because you know I'm nobody, I'm nowhere. God, what's the deal? And he'd say, no, this is not about you. Not about your name, your family line, not about that. And then Jesus would live his life and he says, you know what, your sin, I'm going to bear it. I'm going to take your guilt, your shame, and punish you for you deserve it, and I'm going to bear it on the cross. And sometimes we wonder, well, God, I mean, what could I possibly done for this? I know, was it because I tithed? Was it because I helped the neighbor in need that one time? Was it because I'm a good parent? God would say, no. Not about you. Not about you. This is what I do. You see, I've chosen from the beginning of time to love you and to show you my grace. And I choose to freely forgive you and all who would come to me. And I choose to give you blessing after blessing, promise after promise, and I will fulfill them for all who look and trust in me. And it's not contingent upon you. It's contingent upon me and who I am and what I've promised and chosen to do. And this is grace. And it's in view of that kind of love that we can say, you know what, okay. I trust you. I trust you. You know what? I'll surrender everything. It's okay. It's okay. And in some senses, surrendering everything is the scariest place to be. But in other senses, surrendering everything to the will of God by faith is the safest place to be. Because we know He's going to love us. And you know He's going to work it out. And you know He's going to do it. To close on this thought of grace, I want you to consider our children. Consider the life of a child from home. Go on family trips. And so often children will get into a car not even knowing where they're going. And you might be gone for a week. They don't know if they have all the stuff or if you've packed everything they want. And yet, by your direction, they will get in the car. They will sit still, and they won't even complain or, about where they're going. They'll trust and walk. Because they know that who's driving the car loves them. Sometimes it's even in harder circumstances. You go to a doctor's office, and we tell them, open your mouth. It's okay. We tell them sit still. Even though we know they're going to get gagged or get a shot. And they do it. It's painful. But they do it because they trust us and they know if we said it, it's for their good. So sometimes as children of God, God will tell us, here's the path. But God, I remember that. God, this seems foreign to me. God, I don't understand it. It's okay. Here's the path. And we have reason to trust Him. Because we know what our children know of us. We know what Mary knew of God. We know that He loves us. He's proved it by sending Jesus.